What were the laws about manslaughter, murder, property markers, and witnesses? Did Jesus make the law against murder even stronger, applying it to our hearts? Let's look at Deuteronomy 19. What was the law regarding cities of refuge for those involved in manslaughter? When the Lord your God cuts off the nations, whose land the Lord your God is giving you, and you dispossess them, and settle in their cities and in their houses, you shall set aside for yourself 3 cities in the midst of your land, which the Lord your God is giving you to possess. You shall prepare the roads for yourself, and divide into 3 regions the territory of your land, which the Lord your God will give you as an inheritance, so that anyone who commits manslaughter may flee there. Was a city of refuge a place of safety for those who accidentally killed someone? This is the rule concerning anyone who kills a person and flees there for safety. Anyone who kills a neighbor unintentionally, without malice aforethought. For instance, a man may go into the forest with his neighbor to cut wood, and as he swings his axe to fell a tree, the head may fly off and hit his neighbor and kill him. That man may flee to one of these cities and save his life. Otherwise, the avenger of blood might pursue him in a rage, overtake him if the distance is too great, and kill him even though he's not deserving of death, since he did it to his neighbor without malice aforethought. This is why I command you to set aside for yourselves 3 cities. How many more cities of refuge would be added should the land be enlarged? Now if the Lord your God enlarges your territory, as he swore to your fathers, and gives you the land which he promised to give to your fathers, and if you keep all these commandments and do them, which I command you today, to love the Lord your God, and to walk always in his ways, then you shall add 3 more cities for yourself, besides these 3, lest innocent blood be shed in the midst of your land, which the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance, and thus guilt of bloodshed be upon you. What was supposed to happen to someone involved in deliberate murder? But suppose someone is hostile toward a neighbor and deliberately ambushes and murders him, and then flees to one of the cities of refuge. In that case, the elders of the murderer's hometown must send agents to the city of refuge to bring him back and hand him over to the dead person's avenger to be put to death. Don't feel sorry for that murderer. Purge from Israel the guilt of murdering innocent people. Then all will go well with you. What was the law about a neighbor's property markers? You shall not remove your neighbor's landmark, which they of old time have set, in your inheritance which you shall inherit, in the land that Yahweh your God gives you to possess. What was the law regarding witnesses and false witnesses? A solitary witness against someone in any crime, wrongdoing, or in any sort of misdeed that might be done is not sufficient. The decision must stand by 2 or 3 witnesses. Now if a spiteful witness comes forward against someone so as to testify against them falsely, the 2 persons who have a legal suit must stand before the Lord, before the priests, and before the judges that are in office at that time. The judges will look into the situation very carefully. If it turns out that the witness is a liar, then the witness has given false testimony against his fellow Israelite. Then you must do to him what he had planned to do to his fellow Israelite. Remove such evil from your community. The rest of the people will hear about this and be afraid. They won't do that sort of evil thing among you again. Show no mercy on this point. Life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. Did Jesus take the law against murder to an even higher spiritual level in our hearts? You've heard that it was said to those of old, "You shall not murder, and whoever murders will be liable to judgment." But I say to you that everyone who's angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Whoever insults his brother will be liable to the council, and whoever says "you fool" will be liable to the hell of fire. So if you're offering your gift at the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you. Leave your gift there before the altar and go. First be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift. Come to terms quickly with your accuser while you're going with him to court, lest your accuser hand you over to the judge, and the judge to the guard, and you be put in prison. Truly I say to you that you'll never get out until you've paid the last penny. What were the laws about manslaughter, murder, property markers, and witnesses? Did Jesus make the law against murder even stronger, applying it to our hearts? You decide.